Well, welcome back, everyone. We have Lima attorney Jerry Pitts in, and we're going to continue our discussion about issue 2, which is the marijuana law here in Ohio. So welcome, Jerry.
Welcome.
All right.
Glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here, too, because there's so much confusion last time. So maybe you can clear up that mud.
Yeah, well, what's so funny about the whole thing, after the show last time, the governor came on and said in a couple months we'd be ready to go.
Yep.
No way. No way at all. Because they're going to make so many amendments and changes. Number one, you got to have 3 million to up to 25 million to even get a store.
Wow.
Now, that means the rich is already in the game. But the tax breaks are none. They won't give you any tax breaks for lighting, no tax breaks for transportation, no tax breaks for the store, no tax breaks maybe for employees if they can get a tax break. But since there's no tax breaks, why is the rich going to get involved in this? So therefore, that's going to be a problem. So they're going to have some amendments to that so they can give these tax breaks. Because, everybody wants to make a profit.
Right.
That's the same idea that they had when they had what they called the illegal numbers. So when the state got into the numbers, now the state makes the money off of the numbers, and that illegal number racket is gone. Eventually, probably the same may happen with marijuana, simply because the danger of them including fentanyl by the street people that are virtually killing people. So you rather be safe than sorry. But eventually that might happen. But then again, who knows what's going to happen, because no one in power actually wanted issue 2.
Right.
So therefore, it's going to be stalling, delays, and everything else until it's appropriate for them to get an advantage of it. So therefore, what we're going to be looking for is ultimately the same stuff is going to go on. But then the question is, if you have passed a law saying marijuana is legal, how are you going to be able to charge people for it until you actually implement the plan? So the question is, if someone is growing plants, which they say you can only grow like 6 or something like that, but what if somebody else is growing a whole backyard full? Now, actually, Ohio is not susceptible for that because it just doesn't have the temperature and stuff for it.
Oh.
But what if somebody else is bringing it through the dispensaries, and that's going to create a problem. I think what we need to do, we need to get something done faster than slower. Because if we've passed a law, then let's figure out how we're going to implement it. Other states have already done it. How come we can't copycat for once? But I'm telling you, the reason we don't is I don't think they're still looking for a way to get rid of it before it happens.
Yeah. Did you think they even think it would even pass in Ohio?
I don't think they thought so.
Okay.
Just like they didn't think so about some other things. But Ohio thinking is changing now. We got a lot of younger voters who's involved, and I hope they stay involved. And a lot of the older voters, maybe they're loosening up a little bit, because Ohio needs to loosen up a little bit so that we can recruit more people to this great state than not.
All right. Well, Jerry Pitts, I do appreciate you coming on today. It's going to be a long time, I think, till we get to know the full answers of everything, right?
Yeah, but we're going to keep working at it.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and don't go away because medical news is up next.